Hi guys, Swan Radio here, back again for another video on the channel. And this one today then, it's a live stream, my first live stream in God knows how long. And in today's one then, it's the Carabao Cup first round draw. Always look forward to this. This is one of my favourite bits of the season, I've got to be honest, because you can draw anyone essentially in the southern section. There's no teams ruled out. Could verse someone who finished 22nd last season in League Two, or you could verse someone who's just come down from the Premier League. So it's very, 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 very vast. And unfortunately, it is seeded. Like I said, Northern, Southern section. They changed it a few years ago. Obviously, Swansea last year got Gillingham in the first round, I believe, and then we lost to Wycombe Wanderers in the second round. And unfortunately, if we had beat Wycombe, we would have had Aston Villa at home, which would have been a nice game that would have, because Villa actually have some good players. But yeah, looking forward to it. Draw starts in about 15-20 minutes time, so I thought I'd come up live a bit early, catch up on your comments, see how you guys are doing as well. But yeah, fingers crossed Swansea get a decent draw. Let me know who you think we can get. Who do you want to get? Preferably for me, I want an away fixture. Last couple of years you've had home ties against Northampton, Gillingham, Wycombe. We really haven't had a decent away trip in this cup for a couple of years now. Like I said, we're not going to win the cup. I'm not stupid. I'm expecting us to get another boring draw, but it's one of those. If we get a boring draw, but we get a cup run, it's one of them. And at the end of the day, you do want a cup run. You do want a cup run. You have seen some championship teams get to the quarterfinals before and stuff like that. So it's a good opportunity. But yeah, thanks to everyone who's joined already. Get your comments in down below. Like the stream as well. But yeah, let me know, guys, what team you support. Who do you want in the draw? And like I said, it's a southern section, northern section. And I'm pretty sure the northern section gets underway first. So yeah, get your comments in, guys. But yeah, it's nice to be streaming again. And I did do a video earlier about Swansea's fixture list, so make sure you check that out as well. Niall says, hi mate, great to see you back for good. Hopefully I take it you work in your private life. Got I can't see because it's something way up at the comment on screen. Let me just do this. Sorry about this. Yeah, basically I just need a bit of time off. Obviously, like I said, I've done YouTube for so long, man. It does take its toll. Obviously, it's not a full-time thing. Wish it was. That'd be class. It's just a job. Well, it's not a job. It's like a hobby, basically. Obviously, I was earning a little bit of money off it before. Not much at all. Like £60 every 3-4 months, which obviously is a bonus, really. But and I don't do YouTube for the money, mate. It's just enjoyment. So hopefully I can get the loyal fans back to Swans Away Day channel. But yeah, great to see you coming back into the chat, Niall. And hopefully you have a good season with Motherwell, I think you support, isn't it, mate? But I can't remember who your English team is. I'm not too sure about that. But yeah, the draw, if anyone wants to come back, is at 4:20. So we'll keep you up to date of all the teams, really, who gets a draw. And if anyone wants to jump on, then let me know. I'll see if we can get people on in a bit. But yeah, looking forward to it, man. But yeah, nice day in Swansea today. So hopefully it resonates in the draw. Obviously, Newport have got to play like a prelim. I can't say the word prelim, essentially. So they've actually got to qualify for the first round. So there's actually 4 teams who. So there's going to be 2 teams who actually don't even get into the first round. Hello, Slothy. How you doing, mate? The only reason there's 4 teams who've got to qualify for the first round is because there's 9 teams in the Prem in Europe this year, which is just ridiculous, isn't it? 9 Prem teams in Europe, so there wouldn't be enough like draws for the second round, essentially. But yeah, and obviously there's the teams who aren't in Europe come into the second round in the Prem. So 11 teams in the Premier League will come in the second round, and then in the third round, then it's free for all the big boys come in then. So if we can make it past this round, which realistically we should, hopefully we get a Prem game. Who do you want us to draw? I was looking at the draw, Liam, mate. Would be fine to get Cardiff, wouldn't it, considering they're on our league now. Obviously, Newport have got to beat Barnet, so we could draw Newport. I just want something a bit different. I want an away game, because at home, man, they're a bit dead at the minute. I wouldn't mind Cheltenham, but we are playing them pre-season. So I basically want someone who we've not played in a while, essentially. But yeah, let me know who you want, mate. Yeah, mate, Motherwell first game is, believe it or not, against Russell Martin. Not bad, mate, not bad. How's Motherwell's transfer business been? Swansea's transfer business has been really good so far. I've been really impressed. Queen Park, who's linked with us, but that's going to be a little bit quiet now. I think maybe going to QPR, unfortunately. But it's nice to see us linked with some players and signing players before pre-season starts, which is awesome. But I'm really cheesed off. Middlesbrough away, back-to-back, man. I went there last year at 12:30 kick-off. It's a 3 o'clock kick-off this time round, thank God. But still, man, like, it's a hard. We don't beat Middlesbrough away. I think we've lost the last 5 games at the Riverside. So realistically, I can't see us winning there. And then, you go into the second game of the season at home. You want to pick up 3 points, and we're against Sheffield United. So it's a tricky one, but obviously no Chris Wilder now, so it'll be interesting how they do this season. Yeah, it has to be Cardiff away. Yeah, but they're the Papa John's trophies. They've got Newport, Exeter, and Arsenal in 21s. But I think I'm doing a draw for later on who's home and away for that. Just signed Elliot Watmere, midfielder's been English League, played for Burton, Salford, Bradford, was alone at St Johnstone last season. Not bad then, not bad. I gotta be honest, I don't really watch Scottish League football too much, mate. I don't watch Ill Firm really. Just doesn't really interest me. I like watching foreign leagues a bit. I like watching La Liga. I think that's really entertaining. I think La Liga is arguably better than the Prem at the moment. I don't know, mate. I don't really know when my work schedule's out, so obviously I have to check my work. But obviously work comes first. But if I don't, then fingers crossed I can do a watch along, and if not, then I'll do a live reaction. But yeah, make sure you like the stream, guys. Get your comments in. Subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. Everything is appreciated. But yeah, like I said, I can't remember the last time we got drew away. I'm trying to think of the previous years. I know we played Reading away in a 4-1 win. And then Gillingham, Northampton, Wickham. I'm sure we lost to someone when we beat not last season, but the season before. Who do we lose to? I can't really remember. We beat Northampton, but I can't remember who we played in the second round. I think Liam Henderson from Empoli was like the Swansea at one point. Yeah, there was a slight rumour about that, but that's gone very quiet. Like the source who released it's not very good. He's not trustworthy, but I don't see why he'd lie about Liam Henderson. So it'd be interesting because apparently Fulton's linked with Plymouth. I think Fulton may leave this summer, which would be a bit of a shame because he's been here a long time. But yeah. I think O'Brien might be going to Hull as well. Shame. Bournemouth, that's the one. Yeah, thanks, Liam. Yeah, that's right. Bournemouth, because we played them twice, didn't we? We played them in the FA Cup and Carabao Cup. Oh, unbelievable. I'm trying to think, who did we lose to in the FA Cup last season? Would have been Williams. Southampton, yeah. We always seem to get Bournemouth or Southampton. Oh, my word. But I don't think we can... I don't know if Southampton are in the draw. I'll have a look on my iPad now. So I'll run through the ball numbers for you guys now. I think it's just the team who finishes 18th don't go in it. So rumours Jay Fulton's maybe return. Nah, I can't see him going to Falkirk yet, mate. I think there's a lot of League One clubs who'd like Fulton. He's got a lot of experience in the EFL, hasn't he? But he's been a good player for us, Fulton. But I think his just legs are running out a little bit now, mate. Right, let's have a look at the ball numbers here. If you want me to read out the Northern ball numbers, I will, but I don't see why you want to know that, considering we're not going to be in that side of the draw. I'll have the ball numbers now. Obviously, Cardiff are in there. You can get Cardiff. Newport potentially. Wimbledon would be good. I wouldn't mind Wimbledon away. Obviously, it'd be a tricky game, but just something new, man. Right, so I've got the ball numbers here, so listen carefully. Oh, never mind. Page error. Fantastic, thanks. What's going on here? Page error. It's not very good then, is it? Let's try this. Right, it's just loading 2 secs. Mate, what is going on there? Why is this not working? Trying to get the ball numbers up for you when it's not bloody working. Andy Fisher's a terrible keeper for St Johnstone last season, played against Motherwell and Scottish. He kept the clean sheet against Celtic, though, didn't he? I'm sure he kept the clean sheet against Celtic. But yeah, I think Fisher will stay at Swansea. I think he'll just be the number 2. Right, the ball number. What? Wow, this is really annoying me now. What a return to live stream. Can't even find the flipping ball numbers, man. Yeah, Andy Fisher was terrible for us too. He wasn't great, was he, mate? Right, here we go. I'm on the Portsmouth website, so shout to Pompey if it works. Right, here we go. Right, the 7 section ball numbers. Number 1's Wimbledon, 2 Bristol City, 3 Bristol Rovers, 4 Bromley, 5 Cambridge United, 6 Cardiff City, 7 Charlton, 8 Cheltenham, 9 Colchester, 10 Coventry, 11 Crawley, 12 Exeter, 13 Gillingham, 14 Ipswich, 15 Leyton Orient, 16 Luton, 17 Millwall, 18 MK Dons, 19 Northampton, 20 Norwich, 21 Oxford United, 22 Plymouth Argyle, 23 Portsmouth, 24 QPR, 25 Reading, 26 Southampton, 27 Stevenage, 28 Swansea, 29 Swindon, 30 Watford, 31 Wycombe Wanderers, and 32 is Barnet or Newport County. Now, if we draw Southampton, I will do the biggest rant of all time. I am sick of playing Southampton and Bournemouth in cup competitions. Thankfully, Bournemouth are not in this competition at this stage because in the Prem, but Southampton are. If we play Southampton, we play them like every season in cups. FA Cup in lockdown, FA Cup last year. Please, not. If it's not Southampton, I won't complain too much. If it's another team in this league, there will be complaints. The thing about this 7 section is it's supposed to be team close to you. Norwich is a 7-hour trip. Colchester 6.5 hours. Same with Ipswich. And the rest of them aren't too bad, to be fair. But then you look at the northern section. You got Birmingham. You got Birmingham in the northern section. Derby. Walsall, West Brom. 4 of the northern section ties, at least 4, are closer to us than some of the southern teams, which I find hilarious. But yeah, those are the ball numbers to look out for. Swansea are ball number 30. No, yeah, ball number 32. Is that right? Thought we were 28. Hang on, if I muck this up. See, this is what happens when the EFL website don't work. I'm sure I said we were. Let me double check. Yep, I'm wrong. We're 28. Not 32, guys. We are 28. So ignore that. Let me change that. For some reason, it must have been 32 in like the FA Cup or something because I got confused there. Is it going to let me change it or not? Right, so ignore that, guys. Ball number 28. Lucky I checked that because I'd be wondering all night, where are we? There we go. So we're 28. The number to look out for and avoid is 26. If we get Southampton, man. Would take Swindon. Yeah, Swindon would be nice, mate, to be fair. You heard of a player called Kevin Nisbet? Yeah, he was at Millwall, wasn't he? Or was at Aberdeen last season from Millwall? Yeah, I think he flopped at Millwall, didn't he? Yeah, I have heard of a player called Kevin Nisbet. Right, let's try and get the draw on then. Appreciate everyone joining. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the return of me on YouTube. What is going on here? Mate, what? Why have I been signed out of YouTube? Mate, the game has gone, yeah. No. Yeah, I have heard of him, mate. Yeah. Right, let's try getting this on. Oh my god, I'm having a mare, guys. You can tell I've not gone live in absolute ages. Right, Carabao Cup draw. There we go. It's live. Right, turn my music off so I can hear the commentators. Can see it. You never hear the underdog. Well, yeah, Newcastle did very well, but it's always good to see, right, a team who aren't traditional top six win it because they take it seriously. If that final was Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, they do this. We've won the trophy. Newcastle, trophy parade, brilliant. And obviously we won this competition back in 2013. So yeah, we've won a major trophy in my lifetime, but I was so young, can barely remember it. What position do you think we need strengthening to be a serious top six contender? Definitely striker, mate. As much as I do like Vopodnik, he's still raw and he's not an out-and-out goal scorer. I still think we need strengthening in that full-back areas defensively. Obviously, Tyman's very good going forward, but if he gets injured, there's like no one there to replace him. Same with Key. If Key gets injured, there's no one there to replace him. So definitely strengthening the full-back areas. Like I said, not too fussy if they're loans at the end of the day, but we just need strengthening that area. Midfield, we're looking at right in. Wouldn't mind another number 6. Obviously, Frank was there. Apparently, Vidal's going to be playing the number 10. That's what I've heard anyway. Also, you can play a bit deeper as well. But yeah, we're not looking too shabby, but obviously we've got to be careful because people could still come in for old players. Do you like Wrexham and Ryan Reynolds? Not really, mate. I just think it's already doing my head in. Like Wrexham posted like a Star Wars theme earlier. It's just cringe, isn't it, Wrexham? I'm sorry. Look, what they've done is brilliant. It's not a fairy tale story. It's not like the Man City of the lower leagues. It's not a fairy tale story when you spend all that money. If you've got the biggest budget in the league, regardless of where you've been, it's not a fairy tale. It's not like they've done a Leicester who spent who were like 1,000 to 1 to win the Prem. So yeah, I don't like Wrexham, and I hope they go down. But luckily, I got my wish. If anyone was on my TikTok live last night when I was just having my food, I said hopefully we get Wrexham just before Christmas. And we literally have. So maybe the EFL gods are watching my channel. Let's be real. It's not Disney. Yeah, I know, man. It's ridiculous. Right, the draw will be on very shortly. 3 minutes away. So I'll read it all out to you. And like I said, if we can get a good draw, I'll be loving life. Liam says, I can't lie. Let me get this on screen. I can't lie. We should treat Wrexham as a big game for bragging rights. I think it will be bigged up as a big game because 2 Welsh teams and stuff. I did like what both of them said on Twitter earlier, though, that your dates for the only Welsh derby this season. I thought that was quite funny. But technically, actually, I was just thinking all 4 Welsh teams will have a derby this year. Swans have got Wrexham in the Welsh derby, and Newport will in Cardiff in the Papa John's Trophy. I know it's not called that anymore, but I'm still calling it that. So yeah, all 4 Welsh teams. When's the last time all 4 Welsh teams played against each other? Probably when Wrexham were in League 2 2 years ago, but still, I think it's quite cool. But, you know, we could get Cardiff. Probably don't really want them. But if we did get Cardiff, I don't know if you'd sell out because it's the Cup, but we have drew them before in the Cup. I think it was 2008. Jordi Gomez got a free kick 1-0 win. Morgan Miller says, anything League 1 or 2, I'll be happy about anything but Saints or Bournemouth. But luckily, mate, Bournemouth aren't in this draw. So basically, this draws everyone in the Championship, apart from the team who finished 18th, which was Leicester. So Leicester aren't in this. So it's the teams who come 19th, 20th in the Prem, all the Championship teams, all the League 1 and all the League 2. And then the Prem teams come in round 2 for only the teams who aren't in Europe. So 11 teams will come in next round, and then from round 3, all the European teams jump in then. So if we can get past this stage and get a good tie, then we got 9 potential, well, let's say 4 or 5 potential chances to get a Prem team, because obviously it's regionalised. It's in some sections. So, for example, we can't play Barnsley, Birmingham, Middlesbrough, for example, because then the northern section, it cuts off just like under Walsall, basically. And like, it's weird because there's some actual northern teams who are closer to us than some southern teams like Norwich, Ipswich, etc. But it's one of them. All right, come on, let's get this draw underway. I'm bored now. But yeah, if it is Southampton, man, it will be very, very depressing because we just don't beat Southampton. It's another team, bogey team. I can't remember the last time we beat Southampton. Ridiculous. Would take Cardiff in the cup, and I think it would sell out. It probably would, mate, to be fair. Especially if it's at home at their place. They didn't sell out in the league games, so definitely want to sell out up there. But I think their attendance, I'm looking forward to seeing their attendance against Arsenal under 21s. It is funny, though, because 6 years ago, they were actually playing like Arsenal. I know they're playing 6 years later, they're playing the under 21s. In a competitive game, by the way, it's not like a friendly. It's like going to be Cardiff's like first team. Hopefully we don't ever get relegated again. Otherwise, that comment's going to come back and bite me. Right, come on. Where's this bloody draw, man? I got things to be doing. Right, it better be coming on now because I got an advert there. No, still not on. Still not on. But yeah, let me know, guys. Who do you want? I've seen a few people saying Cardiff. Morgan says going to Spain to watch us play Stevenage. Can't wait. That's class, mate. There's be a fair few out there. Imagine you go all that way for a 0-0. But results, obviously, you want to see a goal or two. But obviously, if we lose, we lose. If we draw, we draw. If we win, we win. It's really not a big deal. But yeah, safe journey out there, mate. Safe journey out there. The game's getting kicked off like midday, isn't it? Something like that. But yeah, I might as well go. And I know where Swans are playing is like an hour away from Benidorm. So I wonder where you'll be going, mate. But you might as well enjoy it, lad. Because we won't be in Europe for any time longer. Because we could have got Europe for the Welsh Cup, but they rejected it. So go into any pre-season games. Might go to that Lorient game. I'm not going to the any away ones. Right. Why is there no sound on this? What is going on? There we go. I got sound. Right, the cup draw is live. Seeing in Alicante for 4 days and back for Cheltenham. That is fucking class, mate. That's really good. Right. The Carabao Cup draw will be getting underway in a couple of minutes. Absolute joke how there's going to be teams who've got to qualify for the first round. Yeah, there's a prelim round from the teams who finished 21st and 22nd in the League 2 last year, and the two teams who got promoted from non-league, Barnet and Oldham. So Barnet will play Barnet will play Newport, and Oldham will play Accrington. And whoever wins that will go into the round one. Can see us beating Middlesbrough. Mate, have you seen our record at Middlesbrough, Leon? It's horrendous. New manager bounce Rob Edwards. You never know, though, man. But at least they haven't got Latte laugh because he always scored against us. But we only lost 1-0 last year. But first half, we were dreadful. Second half, we were all over them. But Ronaldo was on the bench that day, wasn't he? One stat I read the other day, before this draw gets underway, Ronaldo featured in all 46 games last season. That's ridiculous. And there's people who want to sell Ronaldo. Like, I'm not being funny. There's not many wingers in this league who can play 46 out of 46 games. All right, he didn't last 90 minutes in most of them and came off the bench in a few, but still, he doesn't get injured, Ronaldo. His fitness levels are incredible. And one thing I like about Ronaldo, if you're under pressure, he can buy you a free kick. So I just don't understand people wanting to sell Ronaldo. You need players like that, man. At the end of the day, if you're in the Championship, there's a reason you haven't got very good in product. It's just part and parcel of it, right? So the people doing the draw, John Barnes and Shay Given. Right, I'm feeling a good draw here. Right, I'm feeling a good draw. Right, they're just talking about Newcastle's cup win last season. Good keeper Shay even was at Newcastle between 1997 and 2009. So he was at Newcastle for 5 years before I was even born. Yeah, it was crazy to remember seeing him up there. He was decent that day, Ronaldo's. Yeah, Eom's debut, nearly scored a free kick. But Podner came on as well. Didn't really do much today that day. But it's just annoying. Borough away, man. But we did beat them last time we played them 1-0. I think Eom scored as well. Was that his first goal? Talking about John Barnes now. I'm just thinking, if Swans were in League 1 and Cardiff were in League 1 and Newport in League 2, it would probably be Swans, Cardiff and Newport all in one group. How crazy is that? What is going on here? These bloody adverts. Yeah, so if Swans are in this like League 1 or League 2 with Cardiff and Newport, that part of the John's Trophy is basically the teams who are closest to each other. But, right, here we go. Oh my God. They're doing a draw for the prelim round. Oh my, what is this? There's 2 balls to draw off to decide who's playing at home and away. What is this, man? Number 1. So Accrington are home against Oldham. I'm not being funny. The League Two teams should be at home because the non-league teams weren't in that league last season. Oh, what's up? So they only draw out the prelim Northern section, guys. Accrington are at home to Oldham. Wow, what a draw! What is this woke nonsense, man? So now they're putting the ball. John Barnes is literally looking at the ball numbers. Look at him smiling. So now this is the Southern out to Newport and Barnet. Number 1. So unfortunately for Newport, that's Newport out the cup because Newport have to go away to Barnet, and I can't see him beating Barnet. So Mike Green, if you're watching, you're out. So Barnet thrown to Newport. Now, hopefully, we can get underway properly. I don't agree with that, though, because it's a prelim round. The League Two team should get priority. Right, that's the prelim over, thank God. So they usually do the Northern section of they're doing a short break. Are you taking the absolute mick? They've pulled out 4 balls and having a break. The game has gone. The game has gone. I've been sat here for 26 minutes. Curious, right apart from Cardiff, what's your favourite away game that you've ever done? That's a good question, mate. You've put me on the spot here. Favourite away game? I mean, I don't know, mate. I don't know. I've been to so many good ones. QPR away, 3-1 midweek was class. The atmosphere that day was amazing. I was literally sat next to McBurney, Sam Road on. That was really good. Yeah, I know. John Barnes was literally looking then out of the number 1 and 2. He must have some shares in Barnet or something. But yeah, I'd probably say QPR, mate. It's always a good day, QPR. What about you then? Obviously, the Cardiff 4-0 won I actually prefer the 3-2 win over the 4-0 just because actually, mate, that's a shout. The only thing I didn't like about that game was I think Yorker scored that day, didn't he? The point was we never lose to Coventry. And we were singing never beat the Swans. We had like an incredible record against Coventry. Obviously, that got broken last season, but they don't beat us at their ground. That's one thing I'll say. Last season was good as well, a 2-1 win. I think I was our first away win that season. And there was thunderstorms. It was all in the vlog. It was a great day. That was. Obviously, this season will be a bit tasty with Grimes. If he takes the corner on that bloody East Stand, oh my word, there's going to be some things thrown, I reckon. But look, I'm not too. I don't judge Grimes for leaving because at the end of the day, footballers they got to look after their family, and who does Swansea get? Mate, it's not done yet. Maybe they just drew the prelims, but they're having a short break, and then the Northern section will be on, and then the Southern section. West Brom 3. Oh, mate, that was class. Because all the family was like wanted to move, so he got frozen out for a couple of games. He came on, scored the winner, and he just started dancing. Like Encham scored off the bench as well. Bender saved like an 82nd minute penalty from Carlan Grant. Oh, mate, that was a really good day. I miss Bender, man. Great keeper, Stephen Bender. And what annoyed me was I was telling people, why is Martin sticking with Fisher? Bender is the better goalkeeper. He's bigger. He can, as a goalkeeper, you need to be quite, tall. As like Fisher, he's like 6'2", which it's not short, but in goals he just looks tiny. He just hasn't got like the stature of a goalkeeper. But yeah, I don't want to be mean to Fisher, but as a backup keeper, look, I wouldn't mind, just because, if Fisher goes, then we're going to have to get someone on me, and that's just a waste of wages and stuff. Obviously, if Fisher wants to play first team football, then he can't really do much because, you can't stop a player from wanting to play football. Stephen Bender was so underrated. Me, I loved him. It's a shame, really, because he's gone to Fulham, and obviously he was never going to start playing like over Bird Leno, but yeah, I don't think he's made a Prem appearance yet, Bender. He's been, 2 seasons now, coming into his 3rd year. Shame, really. Again, don't really blame him for leaving. Get a live in London, triple your wages, probably. But I remember him for the Swans Academy. He's a good keeper in that under-23 cup final against Villa. And we actually lost that day on pens, which I was, surprised at because we had a bloody German in it. And usually Germans in pen shootouts always seem to win. You miss Encham, especially the chant. Yeah, he forced his way out though, didn't he? He wanted to leave, and if the player wants to leave, he left you no choice at the end of the day. But yeah, I really liked Encham. It was weird. Every time he started, non-existent, off the bench. Oh my word. It's like someone put a fire up him. Right, here we go then. We're back. The Carabao Cup. Right, I think they do the northern section first, which is good for us, so I can stay live a little bit longer. I still don't like the northern southern section. I don't like it. You should be able to draw anyone. This is the way the world's going. Right. That cup looks nice. Right, what are they doing first? I don't know if this is the southern section, northern section. Oh my God. They're doing the John Barnes hold and give. Oh, I'm done. Right. Number 10 is at home. Oh, it's the southern section first. Coventry. Right. No, don't give us Coventry. So the southern section's up first. Coventry at home. Don't be Swansea. 16. Coventry at home to Luton. That's a decent game, huh? That was what? The 2022 playoff final? 2023? Crazy. Number 2. Bristol City. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. If we are going to play someone in the Championship, I wouldn't mind that because up the road. 18. Bristol City versus MK Dons. The Liam Manning derby. Who's left both of them? Number 4. Is that Cardiff? Bromley. Go on, be Swansea. The Carman Congreve derby. I wouldn't mind Bromley London trip. 28, please. 14. Bromley versus Ipswich. Oh, we're going to get a rubbish draw, aren't we? We're going to get a rubbish draw. I can already see it. Next number. Number 3. Bristol Rovers. Come on now. Number 28, please. Bristol Rovers are home. Number 5. The Cambridge. What a boring tie that is. My word. But Cardiff's still in it, so a Newport. 15. Leyton Orient. I mean, it's a tough game, but I wouldn't mind that. 31. Oh, that's Barnet or Newport. No, it's not. That's Wickham. Leyton Orient v Wickham. 2 teams who got playoffs last season. 30. Watford. Oh, God, no. Don't. Don't. Please, no. 20. Bloody hell, that was 28. Watford v Norwich. Thank God we avoided Norwich. Did not so we can't get Norwich or Ipswich, which is good, but can still get Colchester, which is far. Number 7. Charlton. Oh, God, no. Please, not Charlton. Can't be bothered for Nathan Jones. 27. Oh, my God. Stevenage against Charlton. My word, I was close. Mate, we could get Cardiff, yeah? 21. Oxford. God, no, I forgot flashbacks to that penalty shootout loss. Number 9. Colchester, yes, that's a long trip gone. Mate, Newport Barnet still in here. Swans and Cardiff. It could have happened, you know. 32. Barnet or Newport. Right, be 28. Barnet or Newport away is class. Come on. 28, please. 17. Millwall. Oh, QPR are still in here, aren't they? Still a lot of numbers left. Number 6. Cardiff City. Cardiff City are at home. Oh, 29. Swindon. Oh, my God. I thought that was Swansea. Oh, my word. I'm fuming. I'm not looking forward to the rest of this. 13. Gillingham. My uncle went to Gillingham away. We had them last year, though. Number 1. AFC Wimbledon. Yeah, we're getting a crap draw. We're getting a crap draw. 19. Northampton. Oh, my God. Another team we play all the time. Please, no. 26. Southampton, yes! No, Southampton! Oh, my God. Thank God for that. No, Southampton. Number 8. Who's this? Cheltenham. Oh, come on. We're playing them in pre-season, but it's up the road. Go on. 12. Exeter. Maybe we could still get Plymouth. 22. Plymouth. Plymouth will play 24. QPR. Who the hell have we got then? We must be the last number out. There's literally 2 numbers left. Yeah, so Swans are home again. So who have we got? We're home again. 11. Who's this? Bloody Crawley. Oh, my God. Portsmouth are home to Reading. Bloody Crawley at home. Oh, my God. Could it get any more boring? Why can't we just get a good away day? It's rigged. Why can't we get Crawley away? Why is it always at home, man? It's just so dead. I mean, it's a great chance to get to the second round. It's a winnable game. I think Crawley are in League 2. No, I think they're in League 1, Crawley. I'm not sure. Let me have a look what League Crawley are in. I know they were in League 1 last year. I'll stay live for the Northern section. Cardiff have got Swindon at home, which I think is a tasty game because Swindon will probably take a couple of thousand there. Obviously, we've got Crawley, but at least we avoid Southampton. Barnet and Newport will play Millwall at home. The only thing I'll say, is, it's not even something new because, well, the last time we played Crawley, guys, we won the cup. Now, let's have a look. Crawley in League 1. Where did they finish last season? They finished... they got relegated. Crawley in League 2. They got relegated from League 1 this season. Right, so that's a very winnable game. Right, we'll go through the Northern section. We'll recap. And then let me know your thoughts. So, Northern section, Barrow. Barrow home. Preston. That's not a bad game. Not a bad game, that. You guys in the chat are happy with Crawley. Look, neither am I, but it's a winnable game. And it's home again. I wanted an away game. So Grimsby next out. Grimsby at home. Shrewsbury, my word. Could fall asleep with that game. Next draw. Number 5. Blackpool. Can't get Preston. Could still get Blackburn, maybe. I want like a derby here, just so I can watch on TV. Blackpool at home. Port Vale. Safe to say that's not going to be on TV. But yeah, the last time Swans did play Crawley in a competitive game, we won the cup. 3-2 win. Michu scored, I think. 27, Salford. Obviously, can't get Man United or Man City here. Watch him get a good draw. Rotherham. Yeah, that's not very good, is it? Ronaldo just signed a new contract with Al Nassr. Next draw, 15. Harrogate. Can't play Leeds. Played them in the FA Cup last year. Decent game that was. 1-0 win to Leeds. 19. Lincoln. My God. Some of these draws, man, they're so dead. This is the problem with the first round. There's so many dead teams in it. 33. Tranmere. Played them in the FA Cup. Big up Tranmere. Got the scarf player. Go on, Tranmere, boys. Get a good tie. Tranmere. Burton. My word. My word. I don't know why he always takes us so long to get out the cup, like the ball numbers, but it's a great chance to get to the second round. Stockport are at home. Be a tough game for anyone. They're Stockport very good at home, very good home. We said dead team about Wickham and lost. Yeah, but to be fair, Wickham actually had a good season in the end. Crawley in League, they got relegated last season, so we're playing a League 2 team. We shouldn't be losing to a League 2 team. At home especially. Away from home, you never know, but at home, we should go through. Huddersfield are at home now. I swear Crawley are like, I swear their owners like TikTokers or something. Crypto or something like that. Huddersfield are at home. Leicester. Oh, not a bad game there. Huddersfield v Leicester. Not an easy game for Leicester. Huddersfield strengthening quite well so far. Well, you never know, mate. You never know, but let's put it this way. There won't be many at that game against Crawley. I don't think they'll be bringing many down. Oh, what a shock. Wrexham at home. What a shock. Who are Wrexham playing then? 17. Hull. I mean, it's a bit of a boring game. It's an all championship clash, but unlucky Hull. Who knows? Lewis O'Brien may play that game. Right, number 3. Birmingham. Could get Walsall. That'd be a tasty game. 28. Sheffield United. Oh, that's a decent game, that. See, this is why I'm glad we avoided another championship team, because that's a hard game for both teams. Birmingham v Sheffield United. That's a good game. And that will be on TV, 100%. That's a tough game, huh? It's probably the best tie yet. Stoke City. Port Vale still in this row. Go on, give us Port Vale Stoke. No. Walsall. Stoke v Walsall. There's just no derbies like it. 38. Accrington or Oldham. I just realised Swans and Cardiff will both be out home on the same night. Very rare. I mean, I thought Swindon was going to be Swansea. They were 27, man. Yeah, it is Morgan, it is. Accrington or Oldham will be at home to Peterborough. Give us Queen Porku, please. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the last time we played Crawley was in that cup win. 3-2, Gary Monk scored. Blackburn are at home. Can't get Burnley because in the Prem now, of course. They'll play number 7. Bradford. I mean, if that was at Bradford, that'd be a good game. But at Blackburn, not so much. 21. Middlesbrough. So, if you're south of Manchester, long trip. 12. Doncaster. Not too bad then. What's that? 2 hours, hour and a half. It's not terrible. 35. I think it's more ball numbers in this northern tie. West Brom. Can't play Wolves. Can't play Villa. Walsall. 11. Derby. I mean, all championship again. Number 6. Bolton Wanderers. Thank you very much for Ricardo Santos, lads. They'll play 29. Sheffield Wednesday. Ooh, that's not a bad game. Bolton, Sheffield Wednesday. Be interesting to see how they do this season. Sheffield Wednesday, my God. They're in a lot of trouble, aren't they? Number 9. Chesterfield. Fun story about Chesterfield. Actually went past their ground last season. When I went to Sheffield United, we stopped literally outside Chesterfield's ground. It's like half hour away from Sheffield United. Chesterfield v Mansfield. That's one for the Netflix. Bloody hell, how many ball numbers have there been like for nearly an hour? Number 1. Barnsley. Barnsley at home. Good away day, Barnsley, if anyone's ever been. The FA Cup draws in January, mate, for the third round. Cardiff in the first round this year. Barnsley home to Fleetwood. Yeah, so the first round of the FA Cup's in November. I think December is the second round and January's third round. But obviously, we haven't got to worry until the third round. I think it's the last 2. Wigan Athletic at home. 22 to Notts County. Is that right? There we are then. That is the draw. Swansea City will play Crawley Town in the first round of the Carabao Cup. Another home tie for the Swans, another favourable tie, and there's a very good chance to progress to the second. And obviously, got to be very careful of not disrespecting the opponents. But they got relegated from League One last season, so we'll be heavy favourites for that game. Obviously, if it is a draw tonight, it goes straight to penalties, so you haven't got to worry about extra time or anything like that. But anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. Do appreciate the support. There will be a few more videos out very shortly, some transfer-related videos, and then obviously when the season goes closer, tail predictions and all that good stuff. But yeah, thanks very much for joining in. Like I said, I'm not really posting on social media about when I'm going to upload, so if you do want to know when I'm live posting videos and stuff, turn the bell notifications on and subscribe to the channel. But yeah, big up everyone tuning in. Swans against Crawley, and I believe the game will be played after the first game of the season. So if we probably lose against Middlesbrough, which we probably will, it's a good chance to get some momentum going into the second league game. Anyway, shout out to you guys. Thanks very much for tuning in. But yeah, Swansea City will play Crawley Town in the Carabao Cup first round draw. Looking forward to that one. Thanks, guys. Catch you later.